Hello, Sunbeams 3. We are in lesson 9. So this week when we meet, we are going to be picking music festival pieces, going over your Christmas carol, and also working on your composition. So that's kind of going to be what we're doing when we meet individually. Right now, let's sing our song. And we're going to say it's nice out. Okay? Let's peek. When the sun peeks from behind the clouds, the sunbeams sing and play. We will be together when it's nice outside. It is our music day. Then we'll see who's joining in the fun. Clap your hands and tap your toes. Keep time with everyone. When we join our hands and circle round, the sunbeams bring a smile. We will be together in our class and happy all the while. Then we'll see who's joining us today. Hello Kevin, hello Mike Beams, we're all here to play. Okay, and let's do our solfege scale. Make sure you are doing the singing at home, all right? That singing is important for our intervals and things down the road. So it helps to develop our ear to do some singing. All right, so we're moving into our G major scale this week. So G major has F sharp in the key signature. So we're playing G, A, B, tuck your thumb for C, D, E, F sharp, G, and then F sharp and all the way down. And left hand, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, F sharp, and 1. Okay. We are putting the left hand chords with it. So this is review from last year. It should be fairly nice and straightforward. And then back down. Okay. Then your triads, they are the same as C major, but we're starting on G. So G, B, and D. And make sure when you're doing the broken, strong, weak, weak. That we are smooth and connected all the way through there, all right? Except for when we repeat the top note. So it's not smooth for 3 notes and then jump. It's hold finger 5 until finger 1 plays. Okay, so W37 and 38 shows what you need to know for G major scales and triads. But like I said, it's a review. It should be fairly straightforward. So we are continuing this week with our Christmas carol that hopefully we have picked out, and with taps on K65. So you've got your Christmas carol, you've got your composition, and you've got taps. And when we meet individually, we will be picking out a music festival piece. Okay. It looks like festivals a go and masterclass as well. So we will start week 9. We need to start working on our pieces to get there. So then on L7, we have tempo. So we have largo, which is slow and broad, and this is what's in taps. Moderato, and medium speed, not fast or slow. Allegretto, it's still fairly fast, but it's not as fast as Allegro. Allegro is quick and lively. This is a little slower than Allegro, but still fairly fast. Presto is very fast. Prestissimo is as fast as possible. and andante is a walking pace. So make sure you know these terms, all right? Then for theory, so 123, we are going to be writing some scales. So practice makes perfect. You need to put whether it says treble clef or bass clef, and I'm really picky about how those go. So remember, your treble clef makes a J at the bottom, goes up, crosses at line 4, circles at line 2. Has to do that, okay? Bass clef, you have a dot that starts on line 4, make half of a heart and put 2 dots around that F line of line 4. Okay, and remember 1, 2, 3, 4. We always count up from the bottom in the treble clef and in the bass clef to arrive at what line we're on. So line 4 is important in the treble clef and in the bass clef. Line 2 is also important in the treble clef. You cannot come off of the bottom here. You come off the top up here, but you cannot come off the bottom here. You cannot come off the top up here. Okay, so this page is going to take a while, but we have 2 weeks because there's no class next week as per your schedule. So it says use accidentals or a key signature. So follow very carefully what it says. So accidentals in C major, there's no sharps or flats. Accidentals in G major has F sharp. So you're going to have to put F sharp in ascending, and then because it's same note, same pitch, and no bar line, you don't need to add it descending as well. Key signature for C major has no sharps and flats. Key signature for G major has that F sharp, and make sure we're using the treble clef. It's right over top of the line 5 there, okay? Now, it does not say what note values. So our easiest note value to use is always a whole note. Then you don't need to worry about stems. You don't need to worry about shading in. So if it doesn't specify, always use a whole note, okay? So this page, take your time. I'm really picky. If you don't do a good job, you're going to have to erase it and do it again because this is stuff that we have to know how to do, okay? 143, we're into our G major triads. So we're writing root, first, second, and root an octave higher than where we started. And on this one, it's the same fingering. Right hand, 1, 3, 5, 1, 2, 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. Left hand, 5, 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 3, 1. And 162. We are making sure we don't forget our ledger line notes. Remember, 2 ledger lines above the treble clef is high, high C. 2 ledger lines below the bass clef is low, low C. Above, below, okay? And 183, we are looking at a piece of music that was written by Mr. Bach, J.S. Bach. And it says, add the bar lines to this beautiful music. So you've got to make sure you're writing in the counting so you know where the bar lines go. And again, this looks like a lot of stuff, but you've got 2 weeks to get through it. You need a bar line at the end of every line. Okay, they put a double one down here for you, but you need to complete the line by putting a bar line there. All right, so that hopefully will give you enough to work on. And for those Sunbeams 3 that we're doing the group class, we're going to have an individual class with you to work on your compositions, okay? And yes, so when we meet individually, composition, Christmas carol, and festival pieces. So exciting, moving into a new group of pieces that we'll be working on. So we will say goodbye, and I will see you in your individual times. So long, farewell, our music class is over. We sang a bit and played a bit, and now it's time to study it. Have a great week, you guys.